see a cow. We're here at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library again, and we're here to check out the Titanic exhibit. We've driven all the way down to San Francisco to see, we've already driven to San Diego for something like this, but now it's here at the Reagan Library. And this is the first time I've ever gotten it on my non-YouTubing phone, which is the one that I use typically. I don't really know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna get it all on video.
Exploratory technology using robots. So I went to my friends in the Navy, and it was Admiral's Fundation. We planned and we funded a top secret operation.
They're talking right now about how they wanted to go into underwater exploration. And look, I'm here with my friend Perry again. We haven't seen him since the Hollywood era. And I got Ray over there too. I love vintage stuff. I don't really know what this is talking about, but look. Who's that name right there? Dr. Ballard. He's the guy who discovered the Titanic wreck back in the 70s. I salute you.
The Navy only wanted to look at the two submarines that had sank. Dr. Ballard was told he could look for whatever he wanted after, and that's how he found the Titanic.
Let me find the Titanic. Give me 2 weeks.
I'm pretty sure we're getting a history lesson here. I don't really know where this is, but this is where the Titanic went. And so it struck the iceberg about 400 miles off the coast of Newfoundland, Canada, which I think is right there where that little thing is. And the USS Thresher is right here, which I'd say is about 300 miles. It was supposed to be in New York. I wonder what would happen if it never sank.
Look for its trail of debris. I was in my office. Chief of staff came in and said, Bob Ballard's on the
And this is one of the most famous submarines that ever sank, the USS Thresher. I still don't know where it is, but it's somewhere.
And I thought for a minute, my God, we found the Titanic.
Yes! There's some more stuff over here. Okay, so this is like a model of something called a debris field. Let me see if we can read it. I'll let you read that. You can probably pause the video here and you can read it. There's all sorts of stuff that were here. Like these plates. I don't know how they landed in perfect lines, but oh, and is that a person? Photos from the Titanic wreck. That thing right there is where the wheel used to be. I guess it fell off or something. Okay, so that's not a person, that's just a statue.
Well, it's very important to find out
What is this guy doing?
More cool artifacts. Oh, and also we were talking with the tour guide over there.
She's talking about her and telling her friends all about you.
Oh, she's telling, look. She's actually telling her friend over there all about me for some reason. See?
Supposed to be a teacher.
And she said that she loves autistic kids, like me. Mine isn't a disability, mine is just high functioning, but it does, like, make it a little bit difficult for me to learn sometimes, but, and she said that dream big, and that's what I love doing. More awesome stuff. Me and my dad made like a model of the Titanic. We got it at the hobby store, and no, it's nothing like this, but it's a lot smaller though. The model I have is in my room. I was going to cut it in half so that it would like split apart if I were to like if I were to put it in water and make it hit an iceberg or something, but that never happened. Now it's just sitting in my room. But if you guys want me to do a video with my, if you guys want me to do a video with my Titanic model in the future, then please tell me, because I really like this kind of stuff. This stuff is so cool, I love it. It's beautiful. This is nothing like the model I have in my room. Mine is pitiful compared to this one. And this was made by someone named Captain John T. Defina. I'll let you pause the video here so that you can read it. Oh, the Queen Mary. I've been there before. I'll do a video of it soon. The broken dream. I guess that kind of represents how the Titanic split in half on its way to the bottom. It used to be so majestic, and it still is somehow. The sad thing about it is she's just sitting on the floor. She's just sitting down there in the dark all by herself. Sorry. Okay, now I'm going now I'm going sad again. I guess this is where the grand staircase used to be. What I learned from watching the Science Channel is that it like ripped apart from its foundations and disintegrated in the salt water down there. And I'm thinking, where is it now? I mean, it's probably been eaten away by worms or something, like sea worms or something. Oh, here comes the good stuff. Such awesomeness down here. Oh my stinking gosh, it is amazing down here. This is gonna make for an awesome video. I'm not sure if you can read that. I'll never forget seeing the Titanic for the first time. It's pitch black, and you don't see it until the last minute. It's as if someone pulls back the curtain, comes out of this black velvet, and out of nothingness. That's what it's like seeing the Titanic's bow. I wonder what it looks like down there after over 100 years. This thing is one of the original submersibles that they used to use. I want to take a look in there. Can you see anything? Sort of. You can see a lot more than I can. Oh, this is cool. And this thing is made out of titanium. Oh, I touched it. This is ALVIN. This is one of the submarines that they used to get down there. Fun fact, it actually takes them about 2 hours to get down to go about 12,000 feet, or about 2.5 miles down to the Titanic, which is ironic, but there's deeper parts of the ocean that are where the Titanic could have been, but no, it was in like a shallow part. And now here's for a model of the Titanic wreck, and I'll let you pause the video here. This is a pausable video after all, and this is going to be impending awesomeness and sadness at the same time. So here she is. This is exactly what the Titanic looks like down there at the bottom of the Atlantic. You can't even see the letters that spell out Titanic anymore. What I would like them to do is to like take like a knife or something and just like that, like just carve out Titanic into whatever they can find on the on that section. At least that's my idea. Now here's the size comparison compared to me. As you can see, it's quite big. I can never build anything like this in such a short amount of time. And this little thing right here, this is where the ship's wheel used to be. I don't know what happened to it. There's a bunch of little lifeboat thingies around. Oh, it's so sad to see how this thing has turned out. That's where she split apart and when she hit the bottom. Fun fact, the front hit first, and I guess like the pressure went like this. It bent the back and it went like that. The pressure of all that water still moving crumpled it down. Here is an actual piece of the Titanic wreckage, I think. Oh wait, no, this is just a piece from the movie, the Titanic movie. I won't touch it. Oh, it feels so awesome. Oh, I saw this in the movie. This is like that little robot that they descended down into the grand staircase at the beginning of the movie. And just so you know, I have seen the movie. It is an amazing movie and a tragic love story at the same time. Ugh. And this here is possibly a scene from, oh yeah, this is a scene from the movie. This is Jack's cabin, which is where I think he was like, I don't know, what was that scene that this was used in? Was it where he was like tied, where he was like handcuffed to a pipe or something?
Oh, I don't know.
I haven't seen the movie in forever, I'm sorry. And this here is the clock that was over the, over the grand staircase as the Titanic was going down. And here's an actual picture of it. See the resemblance? Notice the resemblance? I can see a resemblance. So this is Margaret Brown, I think Maggie Brown, my bad. This is her dress, her evening gown for what? And this was the movie.
Staircase for the very first time. For his set designers to pull this all together into a three-dimensional representation like this.
They did a phenomenal job on that movie.
All the years I fantasized about what it would be like to stand
Kate
in this,
Winslet.
you know, historic spot.
Is this Kate Winslet?
Be there.
Okay. I know my references and I know my movie stars. And this is her dress that she was wearing mostly throughout the movie.
And it wasn't just a cheap movie.
I mean, she's thinking, my bad. Yep, it's a sinking dress. This is more stuff from the movie, and that's Rose's hair clip. And this is her mirror. Oh my goodness.
Heart of the ocean.
It's the, what is it?
Heart of the ocean.
The heart of the ocean. Oh my goodness. I want it. This is another scene in the movie where Jack was like doing a portrait of Rose on the couch, I guess, that we saw in that notebook at the beginning. This is all stuff from the movie. This is all fake. The real stuff is upstairs. Oh, and look, here's the two guys who rang the bell before they struck the iceberg. They were too late. More fun facts. That's probably the same iceberg that sank the Titanic.
No, just a copy.
Oh.
I'm getting up.
With the crow's nest.
That thing is huge. Yes, a lifeboat. This crow's nest right here, compared to my mom, is huge. Look at how big it is. Everything on the Titanic was huge. Even down to the food. Just so you know, I'm going to have to continue this in part 2, and this is a possible video after all. So I'll see you guys in part 2.